Hey there, it's Kevin Harrington, an original shark from the hit TV show Shark Tank. Now, I'm here with Linda West. And Linda, you've got an amazing publication and interview that we're going to be doing here today. I'm going to let you tell everybody about it, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kevin. I'm really blessed to be here with you, and thank you for giving me this time, because I know time is the most important commodity that we have here on Earth.
I think it is.
Anyway, I lead a mastermind accountability program, and I love this program because it gives people an opportunity, these entrepreneurs an opportunity to really tap into their brilliance and to share their value with others and hold each other accountable. So I want to know from you, like, how has accountability played a part in your life and your success?
Well, so I love when you said a mastermind with accountability. I right away said that's brilliant, because masterminds are good at generating lots of ideas, lots of energy and things, but you have to take action after a mastermind, right? You've got to, you get a lot of benefits out of a mastermind. I've created some amazing businesses out of masterminds. I've got in the last 2 years, I can track one guy at a mastermind that we created a $100 million business together coming out of there. But I had to take massive action steps, which is the accountability factor. And so I say that when you come out of a mastermind, not everyone gives you a lot of great ideas.
Yes.
You've got to be able to take them and put them into a priority arrangement of what are the ones that you can actually accomplish first, best, and some that maybe won't happen right away, but you got to put on a slower track that you can still also be accountable for those too. But I love masterminds. You got to be careful not to get too many people, because there's a right mix of the right amount of people. But then at the end, you need to make sure you have the action steps that are in place. And my first book was called Act Now: How I Turn Ideas into $1 Million Products. The reason I wrote it is because people would come up to me and say, you know, thank you for speaking or telling me this. I've been thinking about this for 10 years, but I've never done it. I'm like, well, so I'm going to see you in 10 years from now, and it's going to be 20 years that you've been thinking about it, right? Act now, be accountable.
Awesome. I love that. Thank you so much, because accountability is the thing that was holding me back for many years until I realized that was the problem. So I created this accountability program for myself because, you know, necessity is the mother of invention.
Yes.
And I found it was an amazing program, and people really tapped into it. So now I want to switch to mentorship and coaches, because mentors really, like, I know for me, it's played a huge part of my growth and my fast growth, because they're like acting now, right?
Yes.
So how has mentorship played a role in your life? But like, who was your very first mentor? I know, like family, but like for your business.
Yeah. So my father was my first mentor, but you know, it's easy when your father's, you know, raising you. But he said, be an entrepreneur. And then I met a gentleman named Arnold Morris, who had the Ginsu knife, and he said, Kevin, you don't have to own a product. You can partner with people with products. So I said, do you want to partner, Arnold? He said, yes. So we partnered on the Ginsu. Then he brought me Billy Mays. I partnered with Billy. Then we partnered with Tony Little. Then Arnold was the guy that said, you don't have to be the inventor. Partner with the inventor. And so that's my whole life has been partnering with amazing people. So that was Arnold Morris. Then Zig Ziglar mentored me on selling, how to, you know, secrets of closing the sale. Then Mark Burnett was a mentor to me in the world of television and brand building. But Richard Branson also came along. Had some pretty cool people. When you think of Zig Ziglar, Mark Burnett, Richard Branson, some amazing mentors in my life. And then, you know, sometimes I even say Greg Reed has been like a mentor, because he's a pretty cool guy too. You know what I mean? So it's great being here at his Secret Knock and hanging out with all the right people.
So with the mentors that you have had, you've had some really amazing, incredible mentors. What would you say to somebody that's like, well, you know, I don't have access to those people? What would you say to them?
I would say you have access to whoever you put your mind in motion to go after, okay? I got a phone call from a 25-year-old kid out of college, young entrepreneur, and he said, look, I need a mentor. I'm just moving to your hometown. I'm from Washington, D.C. I don't know anybody. I'm part of the organization that you started called the Entrepreneurs Organization, because you started it. You're the founder. I would love to buy you lunch. And I'm like, you know what? That whole thing just was perfect. And I became a mentor to him. I'm on his board of advisors. If you don't ask, you won't get. Go for the biggest and the best that you can set your sights on.
Don't limit yourself.
Don't limit yourself.
Well, thank you, Kevin, so much. Again, I appreciate your time. We're at this event called Seek or Knock, which is an incredible event. This event has changed my life. And just saying, like you said, just ask, right? Because I reached out to your assistant. I said, can we put myself on the calendar to schedule, to interview Kevin? And I asked, and here it is.
And we did. And it's great to be here. Linda, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Okay, all
Thank
right.
you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.